So from here, you go to automate.com.
Okay.
I have there's an existing company here, so I'm gonna have to log out. So I can, we start from
Right.
the top. So if you want to create a new account, just click this, create new account, and then just place your email and then create the password, then
Okay.
create account.
Right. So the accounts I'll be working on, will I have to create an account or will that be provided?
You can use one work email for that,
Okay.
because inside the company, once you make this, if you look at this, I have access to a lot of businesses. You can create as many as you want,
Mhm.
as many businesses as you need to, by using just one account. So
Okay.
they haven't given you an email yet, SOAS.
No, not yet.
Okay, I will ask Natasha for that.
Okay.
So
So in that case,
after
I'm
you
not.
sign up,
Yeah. Go ahead.
sorry.
No, in
Yes, go
that case,
ahead, please.
I don't have to create an account, right? It'll be provided.
Um, no, they will give you an email. They will give
Okay.
you an email, and then you still have to create the account in Automate.
Using that email. Okay.
Yes, using that email.
Okay.
Hold on. So let's go back here. So assuming you have already created the email,
Okay.
and then you have, okay. After you have created the email, you go to sign up,
Right.
and then you log in, and then it's gonna allow you to create an account. In this case, for my email, I have used a lot of accounts already, so we will create one more business name here.
Okay.
So when you create the business after the sign up, it's gonna look like this: create new business, the name of the business. For now, we're
Mhm.
gonna make a dummy business. Let's say it's um automate testing, and then
Okay. So is there like a limit to how many businesses I can add, or is it like unlimited?
it's unlimited as of the moment. They haven't
Oh,
placed a restriction yet.
right. Okay.
Okay, so excuse me. Name of the company and then registered office address. If this is a company in Singapore and their name is at our database, for example, let's look at some of the accounts here. Um, for example, once you click them, the registered office address is automatically populated here. However, for new businesses in Singapore who just incorporated, you have to enter all of the details. So we go back to that company, test company, and then save the registered address, then click operation address, and then the primary activity. Say this is secondary activity is not mandatory. So you just have to place the primary activity, and then incorporation date. GST registration date, if applicable. Do you use GST in your country or VAT?
We use VAT.
Oh yeah, it's the same with us. We use VAT.
Yeah.
So for Singapore companies, they use this GST. So you have
Right.
to key in the GST registration number just in case it's GST registered, and also the GST registration date. And then
Mm.
functional currency, we have 20 currencies in here. So for
Right.
this company, we just use Singapore dollars.
Right. So that's dependent on like where the company is based, right? The functional
Yes, yes,
currency.
depending on where the company is based. And then sometimes there are Singapore companies also who are based in Singapore. However, their functional currency is US dollar. So
I
you
see.
have to ask the company or you have to see their financial statements as to what functional currency they have. So we're good with this. And then next would be the operation contact. So let's put your name here. Lasanda and then Lasanda at oh, by the way, when you do the sign up, um, I think it's good that after we do this the thing, you try to do it on your own. If you can share your screen and then create the company, and then you can do the onboarding yourself. Would that be okay? So we click save here. So this is the company. If you see this one, the first time that you create it, we only have the business banking reports and operate here, but we don't have the tax and then the annual report. So you have to go to settings, subscription, and you have to choose the highest subscription plan, which is the premium. Okay. And then the next one, oh, business profile, operation settings. And then if there is a need to change the accounting policies here, for example, the depreciation months, the depreciation here is per month. It's here because we do the depreciation automatically. It's automatically computed to the system. If there are no necessary changes, then move to financial year. We have uh keyed in a while back that the incorporation date is June 20 to 2021. So the current financial period, this financial period is the financial period that they have started with Automate. So assuming this company started June 2021. So the financial year for the company is um until May 31st of the next year. So for example, their current financial year is June of last year, June 1st to May 31st, 2024. So that's the current financial period. So it's gonna place automatically the prior period and then the year before the prior period. And then we just create the financial year. And then we can start the onboarding now. So we click here, start accounts onboarding. So we would need the trial balance of the company for the last 2 financial years. We have templates here for the trial balance, but for this company, I already prepared it. So twenty 2023. So once you open it,
So, Lara, can you hear me?
yes, I can.
Yeah. So, does that need to be in a specific format, or is there like a automate only format that needs to be there before uploading the trial balance?
I'll show you how it looks like in Excel.
Okay.
So there is a template. However, if it's the same with this one, it's basically the account description and then the debit and the credit. Hold on. So it looks like this.
Okay.
So the account description and then the debit amount and then credit amount. If it's
Right.
not balanced, then the system will give a prompt that there is something wrong with the Excel file.
Okay.
It would say that the debit and the credit is not balanced. So then you have to edit the Excel file.
Okay.
Okay, we go back here. So once you have uploaded the balance, you have to classify it. So you click here on the account type. As for this, it's cash and bank. And then amount to from shareholder. It's liability. Other payables and accruals. It's easier that way when you search it from this
Yeah.
search engine here. But if you want to do it, for example, you cannot find it and you want to do it by account, you can get it here, revenue, services rendered, say other services.
Mhm.
This is sale of goods. Sale of trading goods.
Uh,
There.
Shouldn't account type should it change from revenue to?
Okay, this is the account type. So
Okay.
it's either an asset, a liability, a revenue account, a cost account, or equity account. And then the primary classification, and then secondary classification, and then tertiary classification.
Okay.
And then retained earnings. This is the retained earnings beginning. So share capital, ordinary shares. And then other income. legal fee, expenses, bank charges. And this one is correctly classified. Currently, they're doing something in the system to make it more accurate when it comes to classification. But for now, we have to classify each of the accounts.
Okay.
Salaries, that's correct. IT expense. Uh, okay, so you can show the total here. So this is correctly classified already. Just click save and proceed. Okay. Next would be the trial balance for the prior period. So you just have to click it. There's the template here. If you want to see the template, just click this one and then you can see it from here. So this is how the template looks like. Just the account description, debit and credit amount.
Right.
So if the client has given you just the PDF, then you have to do the Excel file first.
Right. Okay.
Just like what happened here, the one that we did, they just give us the financial statements for the past 2 years, so we had to do the trial balance for the Excel
Okay.
in Excel format. So we upload here the year before the prior odd period. So classify this again. I'm sure you'll get familiarized with the account titles here
Yeah.
while using the system. Yeah.
So what did we classify earlier? What did we upload and classify earlier? Was it the current year trial balance or?
No, it was the previous year, prior period, and this one is the year before the prior period.
Oh, right. Okay.
So hold on, let me show you. So we're done with this one. This is the prior period trial balance
Right.
because they started with us for this current financial year, right?
Yeah.
June 1, 2023 to 24. So we have to upload this. We're done with this one, the prior period. Now we have to do the earlier period before the prior period.
Okay.
So payments, liability, um, for the marriage here, other income, Legal expenses, bank charges, accounting, travel expenses, research. Like for example, this one, research and development. We have research and development as an asset, and we also have research and development as an expense. So when you choose it, just you have to recheck here if it's classified as the asset or the expense.
Right.
Accommodation. This is the same. Oh, by the way, when you have two descriptions with the same classification, like for example, this research expense and market research, you can just click it here and then go to bulk auction and
Okay.
then choose the correct classification, and then both of them would be classified.
Right. So you can bulk like classify multiple line items, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
If they have the same classification. And then this is IT. Yes. And then just click save and proceed. Okay. So it created the statement of financial position already. Should be here. Profit or loss.
Okay. So in case you classified something like incorrectly, can you go back and amend it once
Yeah,
you saw?
as long as you haven't finalized um the onboarding yet. However,
Okay.
when you have clicked already on the final version that you've already submitted it and it's wrong, then you would have to do the process all over again.
Right. Okay. Oh, for all the line items from the beginning, is it?
It's from the beginning.
Okay.
You actually have to create a company again if
Okay.
there is a mistake. It's the same with financial year. When you chose the wrong financial year, then you have to do the process all over again.
Right. And let's say
So,
so there's an error made and you have to create a new company, right? So is there a way
mhm.
to like close the prior company that you opened and made the mistake on?
We can ask the developers to we can request the developers to delete the old company that you have created.
Right. Okay.
So in that case, you can contact either me or Natasha
Okay.
for that. So we have already these two statements. So now we go to the changes in equity. This is taken, the data here is taken from the trial balance as well. So just click save and proceed. Okay. Now we upload the contacts. If they should give a contact list. If they haven't given, we have a template here again.
How did you download that? Did you okay,
Just
download template, right?
yeah, you just have to click the where did that go? So once you click the like for example, a while back it was closed, right?
Yeah.
Unexpected it was closed. So the changes that we've made have already been saved. So when you go again to this one onboarding, it's still saved here.
Okay.
So the one that you asked a while back, as long as you haven't pressed this yet, process data, then you can make any necessary changes when it comes to the classifications in the trial balance and the other data.
Okay.
So from here, contacts, how I got that Excel file, I just click this one, this button.
Okay.
Then we just have to upload the file there. And then if you can also create the contact here. There, then you just click save and proceed once done. For items, it's the same. There is an item list download here, and then you can edit the template and then just upload the file.
Okay. So that's basically like the inventory, is it?
Yeah, inventory, and if they have services, mm, um, other things. You can also create new items
Okay.
in there. So this is for services. I'm sorry. So it's gonna give you prompts if there is a mistake or if you need to add some details.
Okay.
Then after adding the goods, just click save and proceed. So the items is already okay. And then financial notes, these are the cash schedules.
Hmm.
So so based on the trial balance, we have to specify the cash and cash equivalents.
Okay.
So for cash and cash equivalents, cash in bank, we have 10,257. So that should be the total. So for example, we have two banks
Mm-hmm.
and we have that amount in total. So we have to create the bank account name here. Account number. So that's 5,000. We still lack. Just the total, 10,257.
Yeah, 5,257.
10,257. PBS. So once it's correct, just proceed to summary. And then mark as complete. Next is trade and other payables. So how much do we have here? We have these two.
Mhm.
So which is a dividend 164124. And then we have other payables. So
One eight three six.
accruals. So if they have a bill number, then they should give the bill number so that we would know how what to input in here. And then the
Right.
total, which amounts to 1836. Save. Proceed to summary. So we have there the dividend payable and the accrual. And then issued capital. Ordinary share, it is issued during incorporation, which was on June 22nd. Number of shares, one, amount 100. With the summary, mark as complete. So once you've created all these schedules, the items, contacts, financial statements, trial balance, and then you're sure of the data, you can have a second review of the
Okay.
data. You want to see it again, and if you require, if there needs to be changes, and then once it's done, just click this process data. Yes, saved. So that's it.